Hey everybody, Mark Agnesi here again in the back room of Norman's Rare Guitars. Welcome back to another brand new episode of Guitar of the Day.
Woo!
Woo! All right, Gold Strat.
Bye bye.
Bye bye, my love. It's gone. They come and go. It's like a hotel sometimes. They just stay for a few days, get to hang out, and then they're off to their new home. Gonna miss that one. That was pretty cool. But yeah, that's gone. Also, that Century of Progress that we did a couple Flat Top Fridays ago, that one's gone too. Stuff's selling, man. He's gonna have to go buy another 80 guitars. We're selling a lot of stuff.
Oh my god.
I had something really cool happen today. There's been all sorts of like horrible news stories just all over. I'm gonna give you guys some like cool news. And I didn't ask him if I could tell everybody or whatever. I'm gonna do it anyway. My buddy Jesse Carmichael from the band Maroon 5 was in here earlier. We were looking at some stuff. He was making some purchases for himself. And there's this young 10-year-old kid came in who was great. He was playing slide guitar and stuff. Jen did a video with him, which will probably be up later in the week. But he was playing this black Gibson SG, and he was in with his dad. As I was writing up, Jesse's like, "Hey man, how much for the SG?" And I gave him a good deal. And he bought the kid and just walked over and handed the kid, this 10-year-old kid, black Gibson SG Standard. Totally rad. Like one of the coolest things I've ever seen. Jesse Carmichael, you're a good man. Very, very cool of you. Well, that brings us to Wednesday. Can't spell Wednesday without ES, man. Let's do something on the weirder side of ES at least. Come on back, check it out. This is from 1965. Got an original Gibson ES-335TD 12 string.
Oh,
Original cherry red finish.
so cool.
Very, very cool. Look how long that headstock is. It's like really, really pushing the maximum limit for this case, let me tell you. Oh, but these are fun guitars. 65 is actually gonna be the first year for these. By that point in 1965, the Beatles had already kind of taken off. Everyone was digging the 12 string. Everybody was starting to use them. Rickenbacker had really capitalized on it. So Fender and Gibson, of course, were both not far behind. So Gibson saw that Fender wasn't selling a ton of those electric 12s, the solid body ones. Everyone seemed to prefer the semi-hollow Rick 12s. So they decided to build upon their 335 body. And then they also did it under the Epiphone brand name. They did a Riviera 12 string. But other than that, having 12 strings is pretty much just like the 335s of that era. So we have the trapeze tailpiece, chrome parts. We've got Gibson patent number pickups. ABR1 tailpiece with the block inlays, inlaid Gibson logo. Not a minty guitar, but pretty clean. Really set up well too. This one's pretty dialed in. I'm gonna go ahead and say this is not a 65. This is later. Why? It's got the witch hat knobs on there.
I was about to ask you that. I was just about
Those
to
witch
ask.
hat knobs are a little bit later than 65. Somebody mislabeled it. Hey man, I'm man enough to admit when I'm wrong. I'm wrong. It's probably more like a 67, 68. These numbers do repeat. There's a lot of duplicate numbers, so you really have to date them based on features. This one's more like a later 60s. They go from 65 till 1970. But man, nothing like the cherry red 335. Oh, this is gonna be fun. Let's go out to the couch. Well, let's get it in tune first. Might take me a second. Me and tuning have been having issues. Most of the time I win. Guitar sells anyway, you know. Let's go out to the couch. Let's plug this thing in. See what all 12 of these strings can do. All right, we're out front. We have the 1967 Gibson ES-335TD 12 string. Yeah, it's a 67. We just checked it out. Original cherry red finish, 2 patent number humbucking pickups. We're going through the Fender Custom 64 Deluxe Reverb today. All EQs at noon. A little bit of reverb. Volume's on about 3. Let's start up on that neck humbucking pickup all by itself. Let's see what we got going on down there. All right, moving on into the middle position. We got a combination, both of those humbucking pickups working together. Let's see what we got. Lastly, let's go down to the bridge pickup all by itself. Why freaking open? Let's see what we got going in the bridge. From 1967, original Gibson ES-335 TDC 12-string, original cherry finish, 2 patent number chrome covered Gibson humbucking pickups, block inlays, the longest headstock in the game right there, man. Start taking out lamps and shit around the house. There is your Wednesday with an ES. Follow me on Instagram and Twitter at Mark Agnesi. Follow the store at Norman's Rare Guitars, and check this and the rest of these guitars out online at normansrareguitars.com. And we'll see you guys back here again tomorrow for another episode. Guitar of the Day. Peace.
Bye.
Jangly. Jangle. Jangle.